in Proverbs 4, from verse 13, 14, 15, 16. He said, don't go their route. Don't go their way. Evil people will never go to bed unless they cause people to fall. But the only thing we have to think about the church now is Proverbs 6. He said we should go and even take note from what? From the ant, who has no taskmaster. Now Celestia is what? At the valley of shadow of death. Now, because all the shepherds they were thinking, before the Lord will prepare a table before them, it will be too late. So they are now preparing a table for themselves. Just like Genesis, the fake boy. He was a drum boy here before.
Yes,
he drummed for me here. Even the father, the both parents are from what? They are all from CCC. He's not part of us, right? Ask him who was his shepherd in Celestia. Just ask him. Because everything you want to do in Celestia, you must. Even when you look at all the big people in the Bible, Gideon walked with the king of that area. Then when you look at, he said, the lady, the first prophetess there around there, he said Deborah. Deborah said he will never go to war except Gideon go with him. Is that also?
Yes, sir.
In those days, is the king and the prophet. When you look at 1 Corinthians 13 and 14, when the prophet entered the town, he went to the palace. All these people did not, they are out of control. He cannot bring my Mahmoud dog. He's a fake guy. You know the boy was in and out of prison.
No, I'm talking about Genesis.
Genesis did not bring Mahmoud dog. He cannot talk to Mahmoud dog. He didn't even have he cannot untie the shoe of my bulldog.
That's the little.
Yes, he cannot. He's a fake guy. He's a 419. And when you look at all these young boys that spring up now, whose age are between 41 to 52, they are all gangsters. And they are night marauders. They are credit card fraudsters. They are people who do not know their left from their right. They are opportunists.
So the same Genesis does true service every Sunday. Is it Celestial?
It's not Celestial way. He's going back to his CAC.
Okay.
He's going back to his CAC. He's going back to Abiara again. Abiara has just been knocked down by the death of his wife of recent. Because Abiara was using voodoo to sweep Okeodo market to his church. And he was caught. And he was telling those people to mind their business. And look at the Lion of Judah. Look at Ajanaku. Look at the ritual. The ritual this guy did the other day in his own church there. Joshua Temitope.
Yes, sir.
He destroyed the life of all those people that came from South Africa.
Sir, no, people said that it was an accident.
No, it's a ritual. He's paying back. They don't use meat.
You mean those are
they use them for sacrifice.
Is it for long life?
Just like what Dawusa did when a Lazarus boss fell into Ovia River in those days. So these are the people who gave them the power. They need those what? They need blood back. Even all the whole general overseer and leaders of Nigeria church, they're all in occultic. They're all occultics.
Majority.
Not majority, all of them. They pass it within themselves. And they give them time. Look at the one that was at Ajah the other day. When they bought the board, they wanted to eat the maize. For the number of years going to spend on they put a lot of flags. Oduyemi or something
like that. Oduyemi.
Yes,
Bethel.
When the time comes,
Bethel.
yes, he died. Because the herbalists in Jebu told him when he's to die.
Okay, the bird didn't take enough.
The chicken corn. Did not take more chicken, more corn. So that was all.
That is Bethel, Oduyemi.
Yes, sir. And when you look at all these people, when I was telling you about the man who called himself Pope, is he reigning again?
No, sir.
The man at Ogudu,
Cardinal.
He said he's Cardinal.
No, just did 70 years.
Yes, is he reigning like before?
No, sir.
His government is Lagos State money.
No, it's Cardinal Odumba.
There is no Cardinal in Celestial Church.
Oh, God.
He's mentally unbalanced. He's derailed. He's a retarded person. He needs to be what? He needs to be worked for. He needs to be taken to seven river for deliverance. So that is not part of us. You know what? He was a tailor. You remember how he threw his money everywhere in Dublin looking for concubines and people who lost their husbands. So automatically, and when you look at the one of Maforiko is a derailed person, a retarded person. He's a killer. He killed more than 2,000 shepherds during his reign. You cannot just go there and then his ritualists in Togo In Cotonou, we knew what they are doing there. The Igbo people come to what? To show us red card in Nigeria. And we could remember when I just said, was accidentally ruled for 4 hours. He changed all the good big parishes in Lagos. He posted the Igbo people there. Until when the Lord destroyed him in Emeko, when he was doing the artificial anointment.
That's I just said.
That's I just said.
Who ruled for 7?
Yes. And when you look at the late Bada was the architect of our trouble. And he will go to hell. And he will now be in hell because automatically he lied to us. He was there at OGTV more than 5 times. When the man was telling him that who will take after you, sir? He said the Holy Spirit will bring the person. He may not be my children, he may not be my family, even he's not my friend here. He's not the same Bada. Don't think he's Bada. But all of a sudden he lied. He lied. And at the end of the day, I could remember when this disgusting late Mafuriko was spitting in the mouth in the mouth of his son in London. I said, what is this? And when you get to London now, all these young shepherds, they are all into occults. At Ikorodu everywhere. The problem we are facing in Celestial Church today is the Ogun State people. The problem we are facing in Nigeria today is the Northerners and the Ogun State people. If the Lord can make them to come to their kneel, we'll get where to go. That's the problem. So automatically Celestial is a rich church. But what brought you in there is faith. Then now, everywhere now is abject poverty. But those who do the will of the Lord, they are waxing stronger virtually every day. This last time I traveled to the US.
Yes, sir.
When I spent about 6 weeks, I traveled 16 states for evangelism, helping people. And the Lord sent me to them. Then you can ask from Femi Agbomire in Texas, where he was even telling me, Baba, why don't you rest for the 2 weeks and live here on the 30th? I said the Holy Spirit said I should leave America on the 19th. That day was a tug of war. I flew from Memphis, Tennessee. I flew from Tennessee, Delta to Detroit. From Detroit to New York. From New York, I flew from there to Georgia. From Georgia, I flew from Georgia to Nigeria for 11.5 hours. Because the Holy Spirit said, I should leave. I should leave. Then I'm getting inside the plane. All the people that was around me, I made sure I preached to everybody. I was giving them a message. Even the hostess, they gave me 2 plates of food. I said, you served me before. No, you said, you have made our days. All my cats are with them. He said, my sign, this sign will go with them. It's just like a prophet inside the plane, reading paper. We're inside the casket. We should do the last job well. The plane can come down. Anything can happen. And we should use every day as if it's our last day. Celestial is the original church, sir. If you are looking for one of the original church under the surface of the earth, now, tomorrow, and next tomorrow is Celestial Church. And if you planted anything in the vineyard, it's like, unless you put building on it, prophet can come from Cotonou, prophet can come from Kwara, and will tell you, hallelujah, there is something here uprooted. There is nobody in Celestial Church the Holy Spirit cannot disgrace. But if he refuses to disgrace you, he will search you with it. Now this year around our area, Nakoko area, yeah, to Keja, 43 shepherds has died. About 18 of their wives has died. Those that have 6 wives, 4 wives, 5 wives, they said they put their leg in the shoe of a child. Did the Sofa send them to do this? But the Sofa was busy preaching everywhere because they don't have job. They don't know their left from their right. They're all womanizers. Tonglashing me, do a lot of things. But all those people talking now, some of them are journalists before who are living with another man's wife. But after they have lost their way, they will now come back to the yard and said they are preaching everywhere. The dirty people. He said, I know my people, and my people knows me.
Yes.
God cannot wait for you to retire from work before he will call you Celestial Church. No. God does not need any retiree.